bevo.com.
Andy, you have a global company. So in terms of communication, communicating either good news or bad news, what's your thoughts on how to do that effectively?
Yeah, I think, one of the things that somebody once told me, they said, people can take bad news. They can always take good news, but they can take bad news too. What they can't take is no news. And if you leave people in a void or in a vacuum, people watch the television, they read the newspapers, they know what's going on in the world. If no one's saying anything, they're just waiting, to say, well, what's happening to us and how are we doing? So I think that whatever it is you have to say, good or tough or whatever it is, you should say it, and you should try to fill that vacuum and communicate to people. I run a leadership group called the Knights, which is an internal leadership group of about 250 people. And I talk to them on a regular basis. I talk to more if I could. It's very difficult to get beyond 250. But this is a group who I talk to pretty frequently about what's going on in the business. And it makes a real difference because there's a group there now who know that I will tell them when they need to know something. And I won't leave them hanging. And they respect the fact that some things I can't tell them, because I'm not allowed to because of city rules. But they know I will do everything I can to tell them in advance what's happening in the business. And that's very powerful, because if I'm doing it with them, then they will do it with their people. And leadership is a mirror. If you do something, your people will do the same thing, and they'll just reflect it. So if we can get the whole company feeling that in a certain way, that they can collaborate and trust each other and communicate with each other very openly, that will eventually cascade right down into the hotels. So our guests will get terrific service and a terrific experience, because whoever's serving them behind the desk will feel that. So it's ripples that go out from the top. But so yeah, I think it's very important to communicate, and good times and bad times, treat those two imposters both the same. Wasn't that the poem, Rudyard Kipling? Yeah. You have to believe that, and you have to deal with whatever comes at you and treat it the same.
bevo.com